Scorpio, are you ready for a nice, clean, straight to the point Celtic spread? You inspired this. The Celtic started with a Scorpio. We are now running through all of the zodiacs with the highest views, and we're running Celtics because the algorithm needs some attention. Would you like to know what's going on with you this week? Let's go. The first card out is the Eight of Wands. We're talking about communication and we're talking about paradise. We're talking about this beautiful, serene, loving, kind, gorgeous, vibrant communication that you've long been waiting for. You could be on holiday. You could be going on holiday. I'm looking at paradise. I'm looking at not only a bird's eye view, so you could be looking down on some kind of a land or something like that from a balcony top, but I'm also seeing the sun setting, I'm seeing trees, I'm seeing a really good, like, I want to say Moroccan, I want to say Portuguese, I want to say, Middle Eastern, I want to say I'm getting a lot of orange and green and red tones, and it looks really a little bit bohemian, but a little bit maybe Mexican, Moroccan, Brazilian. It looks really, really gorgeous. And then and this is the Eight of Wands. And then out comes the Queen of Cups. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. There's emotional fulfillment. There's beauty here. Like, all I see is absolute gorgeousness. Now, I can't tell you if I'm looking at a man that's beautiful, a woman that's beautiful, but I can tell you your circumference is beautiful, your energy is beautiful, your environment's beautiful, what you're seeing is beautiful. And you could be listening to some kind of new music, you could be hearing someone singing in the streets, or listening to buskers play. You could be at a really gorgeous bar, or off the beaten path kind of shack. Really weird vision in my mind right now, but stay with me. Like some area on the beach where maybe people sip Mai Tais and there's like some jazz singer or some woman singing. I get someone singing beautiful melodies and like really gorgeous instruments playing, and it's like authentic and jazz, and it's like really somber and still, and maybe I want to salsa a little bit, and it's really, how gorgeous is this vibration, surrender, like it's just really, really beautiful energy. And I don't know how that resonates, because that could just be a metaphor, but that's the vision I'm getting. And this Eight of Wands card is just telling me so much in vision. And then to come out with the Queen of Cups is just like, yeah, I live for this life. The energy's right. I'm in flow state. Ooh, it's gorgeous. And then we've got the Eight of Swords. Very contradictory energy. In the back of the mind, you've got Eight of Swords. So you need this experience. If you are on holiday or vacay, or you are going, this is because you need a break. You need a rest. You need some time, because Eight of Swords is in the back of your mind. Six of Cups in the front of your mind. You've got stuff going on from the past that seems to be influencing you right now. You are trying to find a way out of a situation. Look to the skies. Have a little bit more hope and positivity. In my mind, I'm getting reach for the stars. Climb every mountain higher, reach. That's what I'm getting. S Club 7, right? Classic. Which is available on my Spotify playlist. I will link it in the description below. But with that in mind, you really are trying to reach for something amazing in your day-to-day life, and it's weighing on you in the back of the mind. But in the now moment, you're doing incredibly well, okay? So really dive into that vibration. Past energy, Seven of Swords. Yeah? Seven of Swords in the past. You've really been stuck on some shit that someone's done to you, and you feel betrayed. You felt betrayed. Really difficult energy. Someone fucked with your money, I can see here. Yeah? Someone really fucked with your... Listen to this, because this is what I got in my head, okay? Really weird thing to say. It's fascinating when I do readings. I just let the channel be and I just go with it, right? In my head, I've got someone fucked with my melanin. What a weird thing to say. What an incredibly weird thing to say. In my mind, immediately that took me to the ideology of maybe racism, maybe you being disrespected because of the colour of your skin, someone devaluing you related to race, yeah? Could also be related to tanning, God knows, but there's this underlying disrespect energy here, and I think that's weighed on you, and I think it influenced your money because of your melanin. Crazy how the brain works. If you resonate, hit the like. If you want to share more, please do so in the comments. But not only that, then out comes the Princess of Pentacles. Gorgeous. Seriously, the feminine energy in this reading is absolutely stunning. If you are a feminine, you are absolutely divine. Seriously, you are. Either way, we're all feminine, right? Let me just tell you, because the King of Pentacles is coming out in the past, so there's also masculine energy present here. Stay with me, because let me tell you about your feminine vibration that you're exuding, regardless if you're male or female. Your feminine energy is peak at this time. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking at the Queen of Cups dripping in fluidity, honor, beauty, elegance. You're literally walking on water in the Queen of Cups, to then come out towards your future, which is the Princess of Pentacles, and you're there grounded, and you could have lost a little bit of weight. You still look incredibly fantastic. You look really, really toned, stronger jawline. You look incredibly healthy. I see you're embracing the arts. So you could be spending more time in nature, more time meditating, embracing Mother Gaia, talking to the flowers, talking to the trees, playing a harp, playing instruments, dressing up a little bit more esoteric or authentically you. Dressing up a little bit more authentically you, or undressing so you can be more authentically you, because there is nudity here, and there is this gorgeous headpiece that this feminine is wearing, and it's a headpiece that kind of hangs down in the middle and has all these jewels around it. It's incredibly gorgeous, and there's some kind of really gorgeous natural animals around this feminine too, and there's money everywhere, but there's nature and plants everywhere, and that's like the initial 8 of Wands card you've got. Such a gorgeous energy. In the past, if you are masculine actually masculine presenting as well, then I can see that there's been a massive transformation for you to shift in your feminine vibration. And I think where you're at now, and what's going to help you in your career and help you release that 8 of Swords energy, is you shifting into your divine feminine. Because I think your divine masculine energy has been dominating you, and you've been having to deal with disrespect and some kind of abuse related to racism potentially, but something that definitely influenced your money. King of Cups coming out now with the Princess of Cups. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Do you know what? Listen to this in my head, right? Oh, this is what I just got. God has invoked an order, and that order came with, I want to say, a wave collapse, okay? I want to say it came with an absolute cutting away of any material elements of your reality that are unjust to who you're becoming. You are moving in a direction that is so ethereally gorgeous, like I just described with that divine feminine, that you had to rid yourself of this. This has shifted you into King of Cups. You are King of Cups, Queen of Cups, with such a gorgeous energy. Coming out after that is the Sun, and to close us out, the Ace of Cups. Wow. 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 It's showing me that you are not uncomfortable to go there to the emotional depths. So I'm confused a little bit about why you're presenting with 8 of Swords. Okay. Clarity, Page of Cups. Let me tell you now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water cards, 6 water cards, taking up the whole spread. 2 swords, old energy, and on top of the 8 of Swords, to clarify, Page of Cups, Prince of Cups. And what that really represents is there's this apology, this acceptance, this honorability, this inner knowing, this intuition, this conversation, this ownership, this peace and surrender, this letting go, this past situation that needs to be washed away with truth that only emotions can ever really bring to the table. Yeah? You're healing beautifully now because of this as well. What a gorgeous, gorgeous way to go in your life. The levels and layers of integrity that show up because of what you've been through. The way that God really collapsed that old timeline of your reality that was unjust because of the materialism and the analytical constructs that built it in the first place, problematic. That got destroyed for you to be the King of Cups now. Now you've mastered your emotions and your masculine and feminine, male or female. Male or female, you've mastered your yin and yang, and the Sun card is out with the cups. I feel like that actually represents the Scorpio reading from the last 2 weeks. And I think it is gorgeous, and I think you are in your power, and I think you should be incredibly proud of yourself, Scorpio. Love and light.